Okay, so speaking Ben Bras, I'm moving on to that now.
Yes.
Ben Bras and wine. So yeah, this year is going to be the second wine. And the reason why it's happening or it exists it's just so that we can talk about firstly the impact of the bra in our lives as women, and secondly it's a space where women can share their own testimonies and just realizing their greatness. And then there's a burn ritual where we literally burn bras and certain things that thoughts of self, right? So it would be interesting. So your relationship with your breasts, or should I say your relationship with the bra? How old were you when you started wearing the bra?
Of living child, I don't remember. But I know what I remember was my first bra though. It was my mom's bra. Like she had kept, so she never has said it to me, but then I would want to assume that because and I want when we were not design and lady cups that then so she was still young and she kept it. And then so but needed to go to suitcase. So now excuse me, as I'm growing to adolescence, oh, I wonder how my first bra is gonna look. One day I'm for some odd reason I from class and I kept it on top, even though I got kids in now, and I just always go to it. And kind of go, my boobs had not formed yet though. Yeah. And then also I think in a way also it was easy enough for her to get my first bra because hey man, my mom was bougie, bro. She was like, my kid is not gonna go through shit I went through. So very quickly I got introduced to a bra. It was that bra though in particular because once my boobs started showing, I started wearing it though. And then she's like, "Do you like this thing?" Like, yeah.
It was fitting, kind.
Yeah, because kind of the cups are full. Yeah. I think yeah, that's how I got my first bra. Because I've heard horror stories, Eddie Brand. Yeah. It's like, hey, you fought to get a bra. Yeah. Is that not essential to the woman? But now you learn.
I've never heard of anyone like it was a mission.
So the one story I know was, and it was very common though. Firstly, they fight against the boobs coming out, and now I understand why. About fear, and then though once the boobs start showing, there's the fear of sex, right? Yeah. But then how that happens, though the teaching is not okay. Now you're at a stage, and then Bob break it down. I didn't do. So man. What do you mean? Yeah, and you're being accused at the time.
Yeah, but you're not set down.
No, and it's them. I projected fears. Yeah. So I heard a lot of those kind of stories. And this is how these people would be like, all the time. That same fear that their parent will or their mother was.
Only when I experienced
they were running away from it, and then this person just goes right into it.
Yeah, like
so for my mom, those kind of growing up stages, for her it was moments. So with menstruation, talk about it.
Or for her it was opportunity to do differently to our
yeah, definitely. So got a bra like that, and then obviously the boys start noticing boobs. I got cleavage days. It's so beautiful. You see, so then that's for me validation for wanting to have bra comes in there for me
because it gave you attention other boys.
And then, but over time, even now, how clothing said now go to me loving clothes. Just there are certain clothes like pieces. Would you look nice? How much like how do you nice? Yeah. Or however way you might are doing, the outfit goes with it. Yeah. You understand? So for me then like it was only recent, and when I say recent, maybe like 5 years back, when I started really being comfortable and saying, I'm not gonna wear a bra. And then I started to my hey, Shem.
Oh, it's only recently. How long ago? Already?
5 years back.
Well, you just
if not
sometimes
6.
How about bra?
If not 6, yeah. Like, but it's and at a very like conscious decision making to say, but I don't have to. Like, where is it written? You see? So it's later then you learn how really things are systematic, and then you look at it like, yeah, I was thinking Salamanga sometimes as, but now at the same time I'm at a page where it's fine because I also enjoy it. It's fine.
You actually enjoy your bra.
Oh, I like dressing up 2-piece. Like, I always make sure, like, and not because I decided to apare 2-piece. No, like I really just like get together early. It's cute. Like, but some designer with design in so. Yeah. So if Nike I compliment a design now, why not? You see, so like I go brush up.
Because then some clothing or some the items that designed for a bra, like for the breast to be sitting a certain way.
You understand? And so, but not though I've become very I'm on some hey man whatever. So I don't even pick clothes like that anymore because like cleavage. No, okay, and then fit lines at cleavage. Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. And then because the boys were starting to so puberty, at least your mom had to sit down with you about it. So by the time has this like your period, like how they panic. Now when I started my period, or obviously I told my mom. I could not nap until and I think I was in grade 11, was I grade 10 when I started, and then in grade 11, there's exam time, some prelims, so I'd sleep after school. Like, so the fears that our mothers had, and it's so sad how, and I think also the stories are as opposed to someone maybe would be different when it comes to such things. Or coming of age and that. And it's so sad for our parents' form for us, coming of age was fear and guilt and no,
but I think like you're saying, because of environment. By Chileans, and they were reacting out of what they've seen or what they've experienced.
Exactly.
So it's understandable, but at the same time, one thing I always used to say to my mom was like, do you not trust what you've told me?
No, and I was having a conversation with someone earlier today about being a parent. You have to remember who your child is born to you, and then we have to like leave the courage to let life happen to them as well. It's the whole surrendering thing yet again.
I was like, and by virtue of things, you can still everywhere, bro. Leo and no mutual thing. Leo and husband,
nobody.
Bruh, even twins. Even twins, bruh. Even twins don't even travel together, bruh.
Twins. Speaking of twins, I met a lady recently. My girls are very. A lot of not even gox. She made moves, Mokas. Like there's some artists that are now international because Nabatai. So anyways, my Coco has lost a twin sister. She was just, and it was my first time meeting her, but she was just sharing the trauma of that thing, how Kata, their connection, you know? So with twins, it's even different, not physical, it's spiritual. So even that, she was just talking about how you have to go to the grave to cut that bond off. Like that's why it's important to remember the importance of self. Even in marriage, how about sickness and in health? No, this is your person forever. This is your. But I see me it's not done like that. That's the not cut it off spiritually. That's why let's go meaning about clapisa. It would be beautiful if it would bring more meaning. I think. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. So,
but I think maybe the fear there is not fear, but reason why not is because now like re entity to together. We were individuals, right? And we were brought together. So now, this is why Risana divorce again. Because then, and it goes back to little things, fundamentals. Limshiman Hana Shela, Usheti, who encompassed into the Achatim said, that's why then, divorce, these people learn to be with each other till death do them part. But understanding the physical is the only thing that parts, though. The spiritual continue because about what you are together. That's why Bana talks about disconnected because now two individuals though she has to continue only one. Or even if in Nabapela, it's only that at times really Bapela fell parallel lives, Abapela the same life. Well, understand? So there's still that individualism that happens. So now if this is only my understanding, this is why they have to do that for my twins. No, they were born together. Yeah, they were born together. But the way I'm saying, the way we are acting, the way making a nigga to leave, you get thing. The way making relationships to end, the way we just kill me now. You swear, is that's what's happening. You know what I mean? It's not done like that. But the way it's sold as well, it's find the end of your life. Find your soulmate. Find your in. Did you know? Once I personally came to understand, things are either a cycle or they end. But we go back to it's a cycle though, because it ends to begin. Nothing I said that thing you understand. Even knowing ultimately that my love, the one I want, is so. Though I also gave it a chance for and any other way, so then I said to myself, so what then will you do though should you get the opportunity to get that love? Hey, all I know is hi thing, not to have a fun thing. I'm not gonna sit there and wonder and say, oh yes, I met the love of my life and he died only three days after we met, and I genuinely so feel intense into Elene. And then I wanna hold on and say, I once loved, hey, on to the next thing. Like it lets more for human experience because spirits are the human idea, that's why it has to be an experience all the time. So you also explaining it in your divine, like the feminine. I can also feminine even like the vagina. It's like this. It's just and then the penis is outward. So the energies are that like they act the same. So when in your feminine, you're waiting for this guy to come. Definitely. And you're also waiting for him to leave. No, and when he has to leave, no, trust you me. Hey, no limonade though. No limonade. Isho ki anko the village to Santa Claudia Chakel Kito Kokakawan. Kiona Kunjiki, what's this thing? Submissiveness that we are fighting. Who was submissive? Just letting shit. Yeah, because when I was going into my transition, whatever I lost though, that is not forgotten. Yeah. So if there's a point where I need to refer about it, I do. I keep it busy. No, it was part of my experience. Yeah. And we should speak our experiences and our past truthfully. Like the way Nelly got there. So unfortunately we box things like, oh, if you're a woman and you don't have a man, you're a single parent. If you're what, you are what. And then because we're called a single parent, now you want to have the same conversation every single parent is having. Yeah. Bo re dutse ka ofela ga sebetsa mara go complainiwa ka mosebetsi no guys na go mosebetsi mo ka enjoy she go nzima mara ka enjoy. I beg to differ. I'm that person I could know. Actually, guys, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Yeah. No, because you understand lo go ntse pa to etse ka le mosebetsi mo kana. Yeah, na funa go complain la ke bereke ke mosebetsi ke go tsotse bereke. Bra. Wena go mosebetsi mo gago o go mosebetsi nje na wa tsoga ba bile nje. Fuck that. I used to go to work to fucking go listen to people sing, bruh. I'm doing admin, don't worry. But nigga, when I want to pop in my head and listen and be serenaded and be lifted, and I just go in there into rehearsal space and just chill.
Yeah.
Like, and I kept on telling them, like, guys, this is my job, Liawe. And then this is your job. So I was like, why wouldn't somebody want to? Guys, life can choose it. Why wouldn't you want to choose to feel like that all the time?
Yeah.
And understanding also, everything comes with everything, right? The dark will come with the light.
Of course.
The happy will come with the sad. The nice time will come with the hard work.
Yeah. True.
So it's like, oh, so this is my hard work. Not a problem for that thing. Oh, that one is the one I want.
Yeah.
Let's do this one. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
And I can't get it. Something but I'm gonna do it knowing because
so lang to bua ka gore the okay, so what do your breasts, because what you're gonna go oh, you're happy for okay, it's helping you being noticed by the guy, but now what do your breasts represent? What do they mean? To some women it's food for a child, to some it's a sex toys for their partner, to some it's a reminder that I'm a woman, or but you get where I'm going with it now. Wena for wena matola how? Okay.
I don't know. Because I've never thought about it like that, firstly. I've never thought, like, it's because I feel like right now, the experience I'm having a human experience. At times, because it's not even about gender for me. It's about what's happening. So there's some things I don't even view them like that. So I'm not stuck in wanting to say, oh, it is so, it is. Hey, as we go, guys. If you like, I want to put but I cannot idea who got in. But and whatever I'm writing, though, it's also still good material. And it's fine. I don't think they'll be at the end and I'll put it together. No. The way we cut things is because this is why now go back to Kito, it's the best. So physically, I have an answer, but
whatever answer you
understand.
Oh, so you took that question as a spiritual question? No.
I'm looking at all facets of thing. So that's what I'm saying. Get a striker out. How physically I can answer.
Yeah.
Spiritually, I really don't also have an answer because of like more like energy. Say that the dates on inside, but physically, I feel like I'm enjoying my boobs, bro.
You love your boobs?
Hey, I love them.
Yeah.
And I love how I know how to use them when I want to use them. I know when I want them to be used. You see, and yeah, that's the first thing I had to accept this myself. Mara choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's because it's the one you don't want. So I was like, I take out your opinion. What's the choice? This one or this one or this one? Lovely. Pick one. So I love them. I love what I see when I'm in my boobs.
And you're looking at them.
Yeah, because there are times where I just dress, right? So though the outfit is the idea, that I don't even think, oh, my boobs are gonna stick out. And then the outfit was like,
girl, you know, like
let's take the girls out today. Yeah. And I do it though at the same time I feel like discreet, mara. Trust me, you'll have a view.
Isn't it? It's an issue, because now my relationship with the bra next before I fell pregnant, I didn't because my breast was small. So I never wore a bra. But funny enough, my dad, they were shooting some Edda Triumph. And then he came with like a case full of bras that didn't fit and I kept that case. And then years later, I fell pregnant. And then that's when I started wearing the bras, right? And then after Kiwalmwana, breastfed for 5 months. And then I didn't stop because of choice. But anyway, I'm not going to explain it. Judge if you want to judge. I breastfed for 5 months and that's that. And then after that, I lost feeling in my breast. Like my breast didn't matter after I gave birth. Like they were just breasts. That was just...
Yeah, because I kind of feel like I just walk around like, honestly,
No,
I don't think things.
Not Mina in the sense of I didn't see them, like they didn't
Oh.
exist. I blocked them off because for now, because the motherhood, it was so this is why I've had these things all this time, right? But then after it switches off, where I had no sensation on my
Are you
nipples,
serious?
like even sex would not do anything.
What the fuck?
Until maybe 5 years ago, or a couple of years ago, I started having sensation in my breast. The sensation came after I actually admitted to myself called parenting
Fucked you.
traumatized me. Okay. And then got told my god, okay, my breast, and then my whole thing with bras. Okay, do I still want? Because now you gave birth and you're like, oh, my breasts are now droopy. And then I had to start now gaining my own definition of, okay, what does a bra mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I want to wear it? Why do I even wear it? And then
Why
I
should
stopped.
I wear it?
Yeah, I stopped wearing a bra. I got rid of them one by one. As you are saying, there's some things where I have to wear. It's a sports. So what's a trainer? Yeah. I wear those ones. Oh, half the time, give you vest. It's a sword. It's an class. Yeah. Give it. I know. It's just like a vest, like
normal t-shirt.
Yeah, like just mutlas skipper, but still it's a trip. Yeah, kill it guys, like that song I feel like Kuti. Something about a gentleman. There was something about a gentleman. What's the name of that song? But the intro was about how when a woman runs, because they're beautiful, not because or anything, right? So when then someone will sexualize your breast, but it's a breast. It's a breast, guys. Like it's a